Hey, welcome to another video on Expected Value Lotto, where we look at US scratch tickets and their expected values. And before I get going with this one, I do want to mention that I just recently was able to add memberships to my channel. So if you have found the information that I've been putting out useful, and if you want to contribute to what I'm doing over here, that option is there for you, and I would really appreciate it. But if not, no worries. And now we'll get going on the video. So in this video, we are going to be looking at the new California Lottery $2 Set for Life ticket. This is part of the September 2024 series of tickets that came out in California last week. And this one is a number match game, and there are a few symbols here. You can find the double dollar sign for an auto win. There's also a 5X symbol, and then the life symbol is really what you're looking for to win the big prize. And this is a big prize, $4,000 a month for 25 years. That's a way bigger than normal jackpot on a $2 ticket. Now here on this page, we're looking at the prize structure and odds that the California Lottery put out on this game. Overall odds are 1 in 4.44. Cash odds are 1 in 7.98. And it does look like you can win anywhere from $2 up to $1.2 million. And I love seeing, big jackpots on tickets. That's a really big jackpot for a $2 ticket. Of course, the odds are very long to hit it, almost 1 in 6 million, but that's actually a deal compared to the odds that are normally given on, say, like a $50,000 top prize on a $2 ticket. So I'm not too upset about those odds. I do think the odds on the $3,000 prize are too long, but I'm not gonna say too much about that. The rest of the prize structure, nothing too crazy standing out. So we do need to mention taxes. So in California, for any prize over $5,000, they're automatically going to take out 24% in taxes. I don't view the tax money as part of the value of a game, and so that is going to affect how I view this top prize. So instead of $1.2 million, I'm going to view this as $912,000, and that is a lot of tax money being taken out on a $2 ticket. So we'll see if that affects the overall value. Now, with that adjusted prize amount, when you run the numbers on this game, you find out that the payout comes in between 64 and 65%. This is way below the minimum 70% payout that we look for on all tickets on the channel. And the reason we look for 70% is because states can make plenty of money in that 70% range. And so for California to put out a $2 ticket at 64% payout, to me, it's disrespectful to the customer. It shows that the California Lottery doesn't really care about you. All they care about is making money. They don't want to make the game fair for the player. Now, the other thing we do need to mention about the 64% payout is that it does include all of the top prizes and upper mid-tier prizes, which not a lot of people are going to be winning, which means very few people are even going to see 64% payout on this game. And so what we want to know now is, what is the payout going to be for the average person with average luck who may not be winning the top prizes? And in order to figure that out, we're going to subtract out the value of the top 1% of prizes, recalculate, and see what that new payout number is going to be. So looking back here at the prize structure, the separation between the top 1% and bottom 99% of prizes happens here at the $25 prize level. So the thing that catches my eye right away is that over half of the prize structure is dedicated to the top 1% of winners. I don't like it when I see prize structures like this. I don't know why a state would organize a prize structure where, most of the prizes are out of reach for the majority, for 99% of people who are going to be playing the game. So I don't like to see that. But anyways, I would never play this. I don't recommend that you play it. The overall value is just way too low. But we know there are going to be people who play this. So for those people who are playing it, when they do win on it, they're going to expect to see a prize somewhere between $2 and $25. There is a split there at the $25 prize level. It's about 84 to 16. So the large majority of these $25 prizes will fall here in the bottom of the prize structure where average folks are winning. The other 16% of these $25 prizes are going to join the rest of these prizes to make up the top 1% of prizes. Now, top 1% prizes are really difficult to hit. If you want to know the odds of hitting one, look at the overall odds, move the decimal point 2 spaces to the right, and you find out that only about 1 in every 444 tickets has a top 1% prize on it, which means you are in $888 before you would expect to see even one of these top 1% prizes. So that's really important information to note. Now, because so few people are going to be winning these top 1% prizes, we're going to take the value of all of these, subtract it from the payout number you saw before, and that's going to leave us with the payout of just the bottom 99% of prizes, where 99% of people are going to be playing this game. And when we do that, we find out that the payout of just the bottom 99% of prizes comes in between 51 and 52%. And this is just a brutal, brutal number. We look for a minimum of 60% payout for the bottom 99% of prizes on all the tickets we review. And the reason we look for 60% is because, at least in my opinion, when you're playing here in the 50% range, you just lose your money so fast that it's not fun to play. It's just really frustrating. And this is like low 50%. So this is going to be just a really harsh ticket for almost everybody who plays it. So if you are playing this, be very, very careful. Now here on this page, we're tracking the increases and decreases in California $2 tickets, set for life data points all the way over here on the right. So you can see there was a decrease in value from the previous Pumpkin Patch Cash ticket. Normally, when I see decreases, I suggest not to play the ticket, but this $2 ticket category in California is just all garbage. So I wouldn't be playing $2 tickets at all in California. None of these, not even the best that California has offered in this category. It's all just complete garbage. Anyways, for those people who are determined to lose money on the $2 tickets in California, up here in green are the best tickets you can get. If you're playing for overall value, Power 2s has the highest payout of any ticket that we've seen, 67%, which is really bad. If you're playing for odds, Domino's has the best odds. If you are a more conservative player and like to hold on to as much of your money as possible, Power 2s and Double Match have the most money at the bottom of the prize structure for average folks. However, 57%, still a pretty harsh number. And then if you are more of a high roller and like to win a little bit more money when you are lucky enough to hit in the top 1%, $200 Frenzy has the most money at the top. And then we are keeping track of top prizes as well. Now here on this page, we're ranking California $2 tickets based on overall payout. You can see, let's see, where is it? Set for life. I forgot to put it white, so I'm going to go ahead and change that to white real quick. There we go. So set for life is 13th place, so 13th down the list, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is the fifth worst ticket that we've seen come out of California. Yeah, I mean, if you're playing $2 tickets in California, which I don't recommend, there are a lot of better tickets that you can buy rather than this one. However, I do have to admit that $1.2 million at the top is kind of enticing. However, you're paying for it with the loss in value. Now here are the loss in overall value. Now here on this page, we are ranking based on the bottom 99% payout. Here, Set for Life is in 16th place, so it's the second most difficult ticket for the average person. So this is it's just a mean ticket to the 99% of people who are losing on it, and I don't like to see this. I wouldn't play this unless the overall value was just really, really, really good, which is not the case for this Set for Life ticket. Now here on this page, we are comparing $2 tickets across states, and top 35 tickets are on the screen here from the 6 states that we're looking at on the channel. 6472 is just so far off from making the top 35 list. As a matter of fact, it's not that far away from the Hall of Shame spot. So, that is of note, I think. But when you look at this leaderboard here, really the only states that are competitive in this $2 ticket categories are Massachusetts and Georgia. Best $2 ticket we've seen came out of Georgia. It was Fast 20s, had 75% payout, which is pretty good for a $2 ticket. And we have to ask the question, if Georgia can put out a $2 ticket at 75% payout and make plenty of money doing it, then why is California putting out $2 tickets at 64% payout? That's over 10 full percentage points less than what Georgia did with Fast 20s. And that 10% is a good piece of change. When you think about how many tickets make up just one scratch game. So one scratch game can easily have 10 million tickets that make up the whole game. Yeah, multiply that by the $2 price tag, and that's $20 million wrapped up in just one of these scratch games. And 10% of 20 million, of course, is $2 million that the Georgia Lottery put into the hands of its players on Fast 20s that the California Lottery is basically stealing from its players on this Set for Life game. I hate seeing scratch players get taken advantage of, but that is exactly what the California Lottery is doing with this ticket, and not just this one, but with every single $2 ticket that they put out. So shame on California for treating its customers poorly. Here on this page are the top 36 tickets based on the bottom 99% payout, 5131, again, way off this list. It's just a super, super harsh ticket. You can see, the decent $2 tickets have 62, 63% payout for the average, for the people who are losing on the game. Now here on this page, just to give a little bit more context as to how low the payout is on Set for Life, the lowly $1 ticket in Massachusetts regularly comes out at 69% payout. That is over five full percentage points more than what you're getting from a more expensive $2 ticket in California. This is backwards. Should never happen. You should never have a more expensive ticket with less payout than a cheaper ticket from another state. California should be embarrassed about this. They should be ashamed of how they're treating their customers, and they should be apologetic to the people who are wasting their money on this game. Now here on this page are the top 36 tickets that we've reviewed overall on this channel. There are no $2 tickets on this list. You can pause that and look at it if you would like. And then here on this page are the top 36 tickets based on the bottom 99% payout. Here we do have one $2 ticket. It is that Fast 20s from Georgia. So, it's competing with $50 and $100 tickets around it. So it's possible for these low price tickets to compete with the higher price ones if the overall payout's good enough and the prize structure is done in the right way. But that's about it for the California Lottery $2 Set for Life. Only thing I like about this is the big jackpot. Everything else I hate. I don't like the low overall payout. It's such a harsh ticket for the average player. Value went down from the previous ticket. Overall value in this category in California is awful anyways. So lots and lots of reasons not to play this. I wouldn't touch it. Don't recommend that you touch it. As a matter of fact, I would recommend that you, just kind of caution the people who you know about how much money they're going to lose on this game. So that's about it for this video. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.